Yo, this is the Real World J podcast show. I'm your host, Full Circle J, our college J, home of the Twin Desert Eagles like no other. We'll hold Mark 2.5. I'm your host, Full Circle J, our college J. And we are here. Real World J podcast show. I'm talking about mind over people. The Real World J show is sponsored by iHeartRadio, YouTube Live, Speaker, Dizzler, the Vitamin Water, Smart Water, proud sponsor of the Real World J podcast show. And the Real World J podcast show is sponsored by iHeartRadio. It's been a week and a half. I've been gone, but I hope y'all forgot about me. Mojo, for doing the Real World J podcast show. We're talking about mind over people, self-esteem. I really appreciate y'all for joining the wisdom, all on wisdom. Shows of gathering. Her Majesty, babe. I messed that up, I'm sorry, babe. And Mojo. We're about to get it started. Real World J podcast show with your host, Full Circle J, Iconic J, the host of the podcast, Mark 2.5. He coming back. He coming in the area. He recovering. On this stormy night in Dallas, Texas. I love you, yes I do. We call it walking music. What part, y'all? So hold you tight, baby. Alright, Real World J podcast show. I'm your host, Full Circle J. I call it J, unapologetic J. Host Mark 2.5. Like I said again, we are here in the building, and we're talking about we and we talking about mind over people, and that can deal with a lot of things. And we're talking about self-worth, self-esteem, self-consciousness, knowing who you are. If you don't know who you are, how can you expect your dreams to come true? And that's the quote of the day. If you don't know who you are, how can you expect your dreams to come true? It starts with you. And I also say another quote of the day is living through someone else's opinion is not living your life. It's living theirs. And you just living out their opinions. Let's go. Real World J Podcast Show. And we're gonna go with number one, mind over people. Number one, be kind to yourself. You may like, oh well, that's simple. That's fine. You know what? A lot of people not kind to themselves mentally or emotionally. Hell, not even physically. How you work that out? And you know, because if you don't be good to yourself, you most definitely can't expect other people to be good to you. Can't expect other people to treat you right. Expect people to do you right. Can't expect people to want to do you right. If you think if you consider yourself a trash can, because people just gonna throw trash in there, and people gonna put trash around it, put trays on top of it, and most definitely put trash inside of it. That's what you don't want, and that's what you don't need. At the end of the day, even a garbage can used to stay, and you're not even a garbage can once you have faith, and once you have faith in yourself, you know what I'm saying, all the bullshit will go away. That's number one. I mean, that's number one by being kind to yourself. Number two, get to know yourself. Like for example, like what makes you happy, and and what's your value in life? It's real important. People don't even know what makes them happy, and they don't even know what value. They don't know what they value in their own life. Like, you know what other people value in their life and in their lives. But what do you value? But what do the individual inside you value? What do you know? What I'm saying? What are you passionate about? What do you love? What do you cherish? That's the question that is answered. That's the question I'm answering you. I'm asking you. And if you're saying that you don't know, that's some soul searching. And you know, soul searching is a search. It's soul searching and searching period. You know what I'm saying? You need to search the top, the bottom, the middle, and then go deep. Because if you don't value anything, you won't cherish everything. You don't have that tells me that you don't have passion, or you don't have passion in something or some things, and you're probably lackadaisical in a lot of things. They're probably lackadaisical in a lot of things that are very key and important, and just in your day-to-day life, and just to keep, you know what I'm saying, things going, even the lights on or whatever the case may be. You got to take value, you know what I'm saying? One thing that people forget, you should forget, and it shouldn't be easy to forget, but we do forget, taking pride in the values, you know what I'm saying, taking pride in the responsibility that we have. Because if you take pride and responsibility and you have passion for it, then you value it. To be a person, place, or thing. Especially a person, if you have passion, you know what I'm saying, passion, and you know what I'm saying, if you want to It's just like having kids. If you know what I'm saying, you value your kids because majority of things are majority of them things or more things or just them things happen. You had them things toward you had those emotions and you had those attachment to that particular person, place, or thing. Then you value it. And when you value something, you make sure that it doesn't get broken, it doesn't get shattered, it doesn't get cracked. Hell, sometimes you know what I'm saying, you can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't help that dust may get on it, but damn, you the first one. You the first one. You the first one to knock it off. You the first one to notice it. You the first one to knock it out to get it back to where you see it or how you want to see it or how you need to see it. You know what I'm saying? Because value, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like art. You know what I'm saying? Like, art has its own. Art is supposed to force you to have your own opinion. Because people may not see what you see, but if you see what you see, you know what I'm saying, you love it, you never want to let it go, then you damn sure better make sure that you do what you got to do so it won't. That's your part. And that's about what makes you happy and what you value. Having those things can be part of a good life, or be the missing part of life that you're missing. What I'm talking to. The Real World J podcast show. Let's go. I would say number 2 would be trying to change unkind thoughts about yourself. The most definitely. Really number 1, really. And if you have done this, and if you doing these things, or you working on these things, I applaud you. And I thank you. Because you help making the world better. Better people can only make the world better. We know what happened when things remain the same. Things don't change. You know, so and the negative thoughts in your mind, most of the time the negative thoughts that we have is the thoughts that people inflict on us. And then if you more likely, most people have addicted to personality. So if you hold on to it for a long time, you get addicted to it, and you start believing it. That's how that works. But sometimes people can tell you the truth, and you say they hating, but they just telling the truth. Don't get mad at the truth. Only get mad if someone lying on you. So you thinking about the thoughts that people say about you, and they're not even true. So why you believing it, and why you spending so much time on it? Why you believing? Why you wasting so much time on something that is not true? The things that you need to put the time into, the things that are true. But some things you can change, and some things just gonna remain the same. It's just about you changing it or accepting it. But a lie is a lie, and the truth is the truth. There's no gray area when it comes to human beings. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that part. You know what I mean? So, yeah, get evil thoughts out your mind, because that doesn't help anyone. That doesn't help you grow. That doesn't, you know what I'm saying? That's somebody planting a seed in you, and they don't want you to grow. Or you planting yourself. You planting that seed in yourself, so you don't want. So you self-destructing yourself. Let's not do that. I would say number 3. I would say number 3 is, you know what I'm saying? Say positive things to yourself. Most definitely. You gotta say positive things to yourself. If you don't, nobody else will. It's just a fact. And like I said, anybody want to join in, anybody want to chime in, anybody want to talk that talk or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? I know it's free, it's open. You know what I'm saying? This line's open, these lines are open. You know what I'm saying? And we can, most definitely get a conversation going. Just let you know. Because we are a community. And that's how we grow. Get everybody talking. I most definitely say we're talking about the top 5, top 10 things mind over people. You know what I'm saying? Don't live through people's opinions. You can't live your life living through other people's opinions. That's a quote of the day, and that's just real life. Period. Yeah, Stormy night on the Real World J podcast show. I would say number 4 would definitely is practice saying no. Man, that's the biggest thing. You know that's the hardest thing that for some folks, and for a lot of us, the hardest thing that we got to do. The hardest thing that we got to do in life is say no. The hardest thing that we got to do is say no. Because majority of people are people pleasers. Majority of people, not all people. Majority of people. Because you feel like you just don't want to let someone down. But I'm a firm person like this. How can I help the poor if I'm one of them? So if I give back, if I'm poor, if I give back to a poor person, and then you know what I'm saying, it's not a good choice. And sometimes people are happy to give. Some people give when they shouldn't. It could be time, it could be money, it could be any kind of situation. If you don't got it to give, don't give it. Because it probably wasn't given. It probably wasn't giving you to give. It probably given to you to have for yourself or for someone else. Gotta watch out for that. Gotta watch out for that. Real talk. You know what I mean? Number 5. Try to avoid comparing yourself to others. Easier said than done. I know. Try to not compare yourself to other people. Ooh, I know that's hard. I know that's easier said than done. But it's easy if you're not looking too hard. If you're not looking too hard at someone else and look, you know what I'm saying, and using that same energy and look inside yourself, looking into yourself. You know what? At the end of the day, you're the most interesting. At the end of the day, you should be the most. You should be the most interesting person in the world to you, in this planet, in this universe. And if you don't have that, then you're starting at the starting. Man, you're starting at the starting line wrong, and you're not gonna finish first. Shout out to the 5 listeners listening. Shout out to Terry. Shout out to Grace, Cecilia Grace. I missed that. I just see your podcast the other day. It was nice. It's calm. I don't know what that was. But, you know. Yeah, because if you don't, you gotta have that. You gotta have that in. You most definitely, man. You most definitely got it too. You know what I'm saying? To avoid comparing yourself to others. Because it's like, how you gonna 'Cause, like, people compare themselves to people that they never know, they'll never meet. You just see how you can compare yourself to someone on TV that you see on the internet, and you want to be just like them, but you don't know what's going on when they go home, or when they close their door, or when they close their door in their bathroom. They could be a straight devil worshiper or something, or you know what I'm saying, or their life in shambles as soon as they close that door. Be like yourself. Want to be like yourself. At least you get to control the narrative, and just not assuming. And if you're assuming about your life, that'll be probably a fit. I'm gonna take a 30-second break. Come back and have some music on. I'll be back. Hey, I'm back. Real World J Podcast Show. Your host, Full Circle J. I call it J. Unapologetic J. You know, I do it. Real World J Podcast Show. Anybody want to join in, chime in? You know what I'm saying? I'm up for it. And number 6, I would say we back with number 6 about, you know what I'm saying, minding people, you know what I'm saying, being kind to yourself, really. You know what I'm saying? Like number 6 would be doing something nice for yourself. When the last time you done something nice for yourself? I'm not talking about for others, I'm talking for yourself, for your individual self. Like, I am X, Y, and Z. And if it's been a while, it's been too long. And if it's been too long, why? Because you can do something. You can do something to make you smile on the inside. And to make you feel good on the outside. That's how it works. That's how it works. So, most definitely just want to give y'all a little top 5, top 10, top 6. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to definitely be back tomorrow. My Wi-Fi tripping, so it's raining and stuff over here. I live in the city country, so it's backing out. It's going off and on. I don't want to disturb the show. I'll be back tomorrow in Brandon and Dallas, Texas. I love y'all. Bye.